What's up, everyone? Let me talk about the PM trade of a New York session and then the end of my Asia trade from yesterday. I was out of home, so I started this trade using my phone, so I don't have a recorder, but I showed the executions on the end, my executions here. So after the 1:30 p.m. that started the PM session for me, I measured this candle from low to the next opposite candle high, that will be here, and I got these deviations. So that was my entry, this was my stop loss, and I took one out on minus one, and I guess I took another on -2, and then I enter again, and then I took the last two on this here, close to -3 standard deviation. That meets a level that I was looking for. So that was my PM trade. Let me show the executions for you. Yeah, so I enter here, one and another one contract, and I took one off here, another one here, enter again here, and sold two off here. So that was my PM session trade. It was 106 point, I guess. And then let me talk about how I call the low of the day and the high of the day of New York. So in the weekly pre-analysis, I talk how I could frame the low of the day, measuring the offset week of the 7 out of 8 AM candle. So I was around here. So on my Asia trade breakdown, I show that I enter here, and I have a runner that with target on -4 standard deviation of this measure here, the rejection block that I measured to get these deviations. So I went sleep, and when I woke up this morning, my target was hit here. I was in a decent profit, and I back to bed again, and so I didn't trade the AM session. But later on, when I double check this measure that I did yesterday is a conservative measure, because I just measured the lowest low to this next candle, this low to this high. The correct thing, as I said, like in the live stream, when we don't have a doji candle, I measure the low to the next opposite candle high, that this one, but before this one, we have to measure here. So that was the correct projections for this price action. And then if you see, that measure was the New York PM session high on the regular trading hours. Price was a little bit above the equilibrium of the -4 and -1.5 standard deviations on 2/16, and after the regular trading hours, we already hit the -4.5 here on 4:37 p.m. So that was, I call the high of the day, because I always taken to use the regular trading hours, like until 4 p.m. But probably the next target would be this zone here at least. Price just filled the opening gap from Sunday, and we are here right now. But I want to see price like for this PM projection, for this 10 AM projection. We didn't get the -4 standard deviation yet, so I want to see price at least to -4 or -4.5 using the 10 AM projection. So when you guys can see, with this correct projection, price went to -1, and then he retraced it to 0.6118 of this measure, and then expand up. So the middle line, almost the -2 points standard deviation, was the rejection on London, the first rejection. But London on 6:13 p.m. reached -2 standard deviations, a little bit above. So this first projection was for Asia. Asia was the -1, London the -2 standard deviation, and the rest of this projection was for New York. Look how price reacts to -2.5 standard deviation to the tick after the 9:30 open. sorry, a little bit after the 9:30 open. So the 9:30 open was here. 9:38 was the manipulation high move that was minus 0.245 standard deviation of these projections, and then the manipulation low was the range between 0 and -1 standard deviation of this projection. So like you guys can see, price never went below the 50% of this zone. This is a very strong zone when you have like your final projection is not done yet. When you go to 2.5 or 2.33, you can expect retrace between this level, this blue box here, 0 and -1. And then later on the day, price trades up, touch the 4 standard deviation here on 11:20, retrace until the minus 2.5 and 3 standard deviation zone. That's here. Then went up again across the 50% of -4 and -4.5 standard deviation, retraces until the zone -3 and -3.5 standard deviation, this one here, and then the last expansion to reach at least the -4.5 standard deviation here, and then the closing this gap. So this trade, I mean, if I should hold my runner yesterday until here, that would be 425 points. This one was pretty good. I took on off here was 247 points. So that was my PM trade breakdown, and then the daily recap of the long move today in Nasdaq. If you guys enjoyed this video, please share, like, subscribe, drop a comment below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.